they doing exactly? What are they doing?
Well, she's checking.
Lei adesso
No,
si
that's
sta
okay.
sposando,
Ok.
Joyce si sta sposando, sta sposando,
Ok.
ma torna lì proprio per chiedere questo, per vedere questo, per filmare questo.
Ok.
Testimoniare questo.
You have been in Palestine, in Israel recently?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
How
she
is
said that I was in Jerusalem like 2 weeks
Okay,
ago.
I want the first-hand narration about the actual situation. How
That
is
is complex.
Okay, listen. You touched on so many topics that it's like all of them are fascinating. Okay, and all of them are a long discussion, and I wish we had the time. So, do you need to translate?
Vi traduco un po' di quello che ricordo che ha detto. O non c'è bisogno? Se non c'è bisogno, avete capito?
So, first I want to touch on the hope issue because it's personally important to me. Hope is not a state, it's not the weather, it's not something that happens to you, it's something you generate. It's something you make. We don't have the privilege to lose hope. I'm sorry. You don't have the privilege. Because if you lose hope, don't live.
Ok, molto bello questo. Lei sta
Ah.
siccome Sedare, poi lei sa di che si tratta perché viene da lì, no?
Yes.
Sedare ha detto c'è questa parola bellissima, Amal, che vuol dire speranza, no? Dice, ma come fate adesso? No? Lei sta dicendo, non abbiamo il privilegio di perdere la speranza. Proprio questo è bellissimo, no? Non c'è il privilegio di
Because if we lose the hope, then more people are going to die. That's what I'm saying. We have, and you know what? And I'm not. People say, "How do you keep your optimism?" I'm not an optimist. I am not, because I see what is happening, and I see that it's not going to end soon, and I see that probably will have casualties. But I am a realist.
Non sono un ottimista, non penso che finirà presto, non penso che non ci saranno più morti, ma sono realista.
And a realist says, by the laws of physics, if you change the formula of the experiment, you will get other results. So we've been doing the same experiment since the establishment of the State of Israel. Let's try a different experiment.
Lei dice, no? È come dicono gli scienziati, se cambi la formula di quell'esperimento cambia anche il risultato. Ecco quello che bisogna fare, quello che si sta cercando di fare.
And we have to. And this is why we don't have the privilege to lose the hope. We don't have the privilege to stop generating the hope, because if we all feel depressed and despaired and we sit at home and say, this is how it is, we can't do anything about it, then this is how it is. But, as you can see, when people do something might shift a little bit, little by little, or fast, I don't know, I hope fast. But even little by little, we will change and we will shift and we will dig through this mountain of despair.
È per questo che non possiamo essere sempre disperati, non possiamo stare a casa e dire non cambierà niente, dobbiamo fare qualcosa, anche la più piccolissima cosa, e magari c'è quel cambiamento, perché succede proprio così.
What was the other point you had that was the other
Numbers.
I told that
Numbers che non sono lo stesso.
No, the formulas we're not gonna. It's not a symmetrical situation there, but I don't want us to get caught in numbers, please, because it's not about the numbers.
I know.
A tragedy of why is a tragedy of 1,000 people more than 10 people? It's just as awful. It's just as disastrous. So we have, we've become people who are looking for the huge drama. So we need it to be 30,000. No, please, I want you to stop after one. The one is too much. So we, and this is because we have become numb. We have become anesthetized. So, yeah, so 7 people die. 7 people die. 70, oh, 70, oh, 7,000? Let's talk about this. Why? We
sta
need
dicendo
to,
qui
we
non
need
è
to go
questione
back to the feeling, to the emotional
One is the same.
vulnerability where we see one child die and we say stop it now.
Sì, certo.
e appunto lei diceva non è una questione di numeri su cui noi dobbiamo prestare attenzione, non è perché adesso sono 30.000 è più importante di prima che magari non stati uccisi solamente 3, cioè questo è disumanizzante, no? E purtroppo è come se fossimo anestetizzati, ma anche quello che dicevano anche nel film, a sentire le notizie, no? In televisione, e invece no, cioè cominciamo a sentire l'orrore anche di una sola persona persa, no? Che poi quando succede a tuo figlio, quando succede a tuo padre, eccolo là, è una persona, ma è sempre una persona persa anche in questo caso.
Yeah, anything else was in there that you...
Yes, my actual question was that how is the situation? What are they doing right now?
So,
What
as I said, I don't know what everybody is doing,
Okay.
but the peacemakers are still trying to make peace. There are demonstrations right now in Israel to stop the war. In Palestine, the situation is more complex, so I won't address that because it's just